In what could only be described as a thrilling encounter, FC Barcelona triumphed 3-1 over SL Benfica in a high-stakes, high-energy match that had fans on the edge of their seats. Barcelona's victory not only delivered a crucial 3 points but also reaffirmed their title ambitions in one of the most anticipated fixtures of the season. The match was a display of flair, determination, and tactical prowess, as both teams battled it out for supremacy on the European stage. The build-up, anticipation at its peak. FC Barcelona entered this match with a sense of urgency. After a mixed run of form, the Catalan giants needed a victory to maintain their aspirations in the European competition. The group stage had been a turbulent ride for Barcelona, but a win over Benfica would solidify their position and send a clear message to their rivals. The stakes were high, and the pressure was on. On the other hand, SL Benfica, one of Portugal's premier footballing institutions, had come into the match with confidence. Their form in the league and Europe had been impressive, and they were eager to take a scalp in the form of Barcelona. The Portuguese side had shown they were capable of upsetting the elite clubs, and with the squad they boasted, they were more than capable of giving the mighty Barcelona a run for their money. The early stages, tactical setup, and a strong start for Barcelona. The match kicked off with an electric atmosphere, the new camp reverberating with the chants of Barcelona's faithful. The Blaugrana, under the guidance of their experienced manager, set up with a 4-3-3 formation, aiming to dominate possession while pressing high up the pitch. Barcelona's intent was clear: they weren't going to sit back and defend, they were going to attack and force Benfica to react. From the opening whistle, it was clear that Barcelona was in control. The midfield, marshaled by the ever-reliable Sergio Busquets, was dictating the tempo, while Frenkie de Jong and Xavi were busy winning the ball back and setting up attacks. Barcelona's press was relentless, and it was this high-pressing game that eventually paid off. The opening goal, Barcelona's early breakthrough. It only took 20 minutes for Barcelona to make their mark. A well-worked team move from the midfield saw the ball played out to the left wing, where the pacey and skillful Ousmane Dembélé was stationed. The Frenchman took on his man with ease, cutting inside and threading a precise pass to Robert Lewandowski, who had made a clever run between Benfica's centre-backs. Lewandowski's first touch was exquisite, and he fired the ball into the bottom corner, leaving Benfica's goalkeeper, Odysseas Vlachodimos, with no chance. The goal sent the new camp into a frenzy, with fans celebrating what they knew was an early breakthrough. For Barcelona, it was the perfect start to the game, and the momentum was now firmly in their favor. The early goal allowed Barcelona to dictate the tempo of the match, forcing Benfica to chase the game. But despite going behind, the Portuguese side didn't sit back, they continued to press forward, looking for an equalizer. Benfica's response, a moment of magic. SL Benfica wasn't going to let Barcelona walk all over them. The Portuguese side responded well, and just 10 minutes after Barcelona's goal, they found an equalizer. It came from a set piece, a corner taken from the right by João Rio. The delivery was inch-perfect, and towering defender Nicol Otamendi rose above the Barcelona defenders to power a header past Marc Andre ter Stegen. The goal sent Benfica's fans into raptures, and the game was now level. The equalizer was a reminder of Benfica's quality, and the fact that they had come to the new camp with no intention of rolling over. With the score tied at 1-1, the match turned into a captivating spectacle, with both teams exchanging attacks and creating chances. Benfica's attacking trio of Rafa Silva, Gonçalo Ramos, and the talented young João Felix began to show their flair, but Barcelona's defense held firm, led by the commanding presence of Jules Koundé and the experienced Gerard Piqué. The tactical battle, Xavi's masterstroke. As the first half wore on, it became apparent that this match wasn't just about individual brilliance but also about tactical discipline. Barcelona's manager, Xavi Hernandez, showed his tactical nous by tweaking the formation in the latter stages of the first half. Xavi instructed his team to focus on controlling the midfield and making more incisive runs into the final third. His decision to involve the full-backs, especially Alejandro Balde, in the attack was crucial, as it stretched Benfica's defense and created space for Barcelona's forwards. Benfica's manager, Roger Schmidt, was not one to back down either. His side continued to press high, forcing Barcelona into some nervy moments, but the visitors struggled to capitalize on these opportunities. Despite Benfica's persistence, Barcelona's defensive shape remained solid, and the creative duo of Pedri and Xavi kept finding pockets of space to link up with Lewandowski. The turning point, a brilliant second half. The second half kicked off with both teams looking to gain the upper hand, but Barcelona's quality started to shine through. With their midfielders dominating the ball, Barcelona began to show their class. The breakthrough came in the 65th minute, when a magical assist from Pedri created the opportunity for Barcelona to regain the lead. A quick 1-2 between Lewandowski and Pedri sent the latter surging toward the penalty box. Pedri, with his impeccable vision, slid the ball across to the waiting Ferran Torres, who had made a brilliant run into space. Torres made no mistake, calmly sliding the ball into the net to put Barcelona 2-1 up. The goal left Benfica reeling, and Barcelona's confidence grew. The attacking trio of Lewandowski, Demel, and Torres was proving to be a nightmare for Benfica's defense. But it was the third and final goal of the match that truly sealed the victory for Barcelona. With just 10 minutes remaining, a sweeping counter-attack saw Barcelona break with pace. Demel, who had been a constant threat down the right wing, played a perfectly timed pass to Lewandowski. The Polish striker, showing his clinical finishing, rifled the ball past Vlachodimos to make it 3-1. The 3-1 win over SL Benfica was a statement victory for FC Barcelona. It showcased the team's ability to bounce back from adversity, the tactical acumen of manager Xavi Hernandez, and the individual brilliance of players like Robert Lewandowski and Pedri. This win also further cemented Barcelona's position as serious contenders in European football. The performance was a testament to their evolution under Xavi, and it is clear that the Blaugrana are back on track in their pursuit of glory. For Benfica, the defeat was a tough one to swallow, but they can take pride in their spirited performance. They gave Barcelona a run for their money, and with more consistency, they can remain competitive in Europe. As the season progresses, both teams will look to build on this match, with Barcelona looking to maintain their momentum, while Benfica will aim to bounce back in their upcoming fixtures. This match will be remembered as one of the more exciting and entertaining European encounters of the season, and for Barcelona fans, it marks another step toward reclaiming their place among Europe's elite.